Hello and welcome to Leeds United's Road to the Premier League. In this episode we have quite a few home games and one simmed away game, and mostly consists of players coming back from injury. As you can see, Adam Drury has returned from injury. Unfortunately he won't be in the team for quite a while. I'll use him as a backup. So as you can see, we've got Forest at home next, which is going to be a tough game. Forest aren't really doing as well as they should be. They're not in the top half of the table, and we need to win to maintain our sixth spot there, as you can see. It shouldn't be really a kit clash if they have their home kit, so I'll just let them have their home kit. Anyway, on to the game. As you can see, my team's as strong as it can be with James and Robinson in there. They have a player suspended. I've got Beckford and McCormack on the bench as backup for Robinson and Jerome Thomas if they get injured or get tired. Anyway, on to the game. Forest had the first chance after this cross coming in, and just wide there. Theo Ashdown had it covered. Anyway, Wells nicked the ball in the 9th minute, ran down the channel, no one was catching him, swayed it across to Michael Smith, who smashed it in. Leeds United 1-0 up in the 11th minute. And once again, Wells causing Forest all sorts of trouble there as Alara brings him down for a penalty. Very blatant indeed. And Jerome Thomas took the penalty and made no mistake of slotting it home. 32 minutes gone, 2-0 up. I'm cruising. And this ball over the top as well to Wells, which was exquisite as Wells crossed it into McCall Smith, who was brave there, and Robinson made no mistake in tapping in the rebound. 3-0 up in the 34th minute. The game was already well and truly over, you must feel. Forest had this chance just after half time. Ashdown forced to make a fine save there. And Wells once again causing Forest defence much grief, smashed this home to well and truly seal the win in the 61st minute. He's been absolutely outstanding in this game. Forest got one back through Dexter Blackstock, a good header, but it was too little too late. Won the game 4-1. It's a really good win for me. It keeps us well and truly in the hunt for the playoffs. I've got a few sim games coming up, so you never know what the results of those are going to be. It's still going to be very close and it's getting very tense, but that win takes a bit of pressure off me, to be honest. Some of the highlights here. Wells sweating it to McCall Smith. I hate scoring goals like that, but I had no choice. And Naki Wells, rightly so, getting man of the match. As you can see, a few results once again have not gone my way. Cardiff have won. Crystal Palace lost though, which is good. And Derby County drew with Watford, so that's good as well. Bolton absolutely destroyed Blackpool, and Blackburn Rovers beat Wolves, lost to Wolves, 1-0. Another player suspended. David Norris picked up 5 yellow cards now, and Lee Peltier suspension is over. Leeds United had too much in the locker for Nottingham Forest to prevent them from taking the 3 points. Anyway, these are the highlights from the Bristol City game, and I got off to a really bad start. Baldock there leaping like a salmon to score this very agile-like header. I put the pressure on. Wells once again causing a mistake by the defence, who comes in on the inside, forces a good save from the keeper, but Beckford makes no mistake with the rebound. Keeper almost got to it there. Turns his man. Keeper does really well to save that, but Beckford's never going to miss that. And the lead didn't last. The tie-down didn't last long. Wolford there scoring right after I scored. I had this one chance, which was straight at the keeper, and that was pretty much it, apart from a later chance which you will see. I got caught on the counter here big time. Elliott putting the ball through to Stead, who sweaties it to Baldock. Once again, scores against me in the 57th minute. Oh dear, it's all going horribly, horribly wrong. Thomas put the ball over. Put the ball over to Thomas, who was brought down for the penalty by Edwards. A chance to get back into the game. Edwards booked for that as well. I feel it's a harsh penalty. He has got his arms all over him. Now, I was really nervous about this penalty. I didn't know where to put it. In the end, I tried putting it in the corner and the keeper saved it. I could not believe my luck. Anyway, Stead put the ball through to Taylor, who ended the game 4-1, 81st minute. No way back for me now. Heavy defeat to the hands of Bristol City. Had one last chance with Diouf, who forced this fine save by the keeper. And the resulting corner by Wells, which was headed by Leeds and shot by Austin just wide. And that was it. I lost 4-1 to Bristol City at home. It's the first defeat at home for a long time. It's a wake-up call. Naki Wells getting man of the match, even though he didn't even score once. A few results gone my way this time. Cardiff lost, thank God, to top of the league Bolton. Huddersfield lost to Derby County. Hull beat Middlesbrough. Millwall drew with Blackburn. Nottingham Forest lost to Blackpool. Sheffield Wednesday lost to Wolves. Barnsley lost to Peterborough. David Norris' suspension is over, and Craig McCall-Smith has suffered a bruised shoulder and be out for 5 days. The form book was well and truly thrown out of the window. The team from the bottom half beat the team at the top half, which is very irritating indeed. McCall-Smith out for 5 days. Luckily that is only 5 days, as he's a vital first team player now. Top of the league Bolton in a simmed game away would have been really happy with a draw from this, but unfortunately we lost, and Jerome Thomas getting sent off as well. Oh, that is just the blow of all blows. I really need him in my team for the next game, as it's against Wolverhampton. It's a bad decision as well on the sending off, according to Savage. I don't know what the lad was thinking. I'll be asking him the same thing a bit later. He's gone and left his foot in when there was no need. It was a booking at worst. He's gone and apologised to the other lad, and it's out of character for him, but he's done it. He has to live with that and get on with the game. So yeah, they had too much in the locker room for Leeds United and prevented them snatching a draw. Anyway, at the end of this episode, this is the league table. As you can see, Bolton are the champions with 3 games remaining. Blackburn have not sealed the runners up yet. Wolves are putting them under pressure, who I have in the next game. We are 2 points away from Cardiff City, and Crystal Palace are hot on our heels and 2 points away from us. It's all very tight and getting very tense for the last 3 games. Birmingham City are not home and hosed either. The same points as Cardiff, ahead on goal difference. Anyway guys, this is the end of this episode. If you liked it, let me know.